Hello everyone. Today is Friday, 19 November.
Hi everyone, today is Friday, as we just mentioned, Friday, 19th November. So take a brief look at the price for Bitcoin today, 56,000. Not very nice number for a lot of people out there. And then we have ETH going at 3,009. So it's a far cry from 60 over 1,000 for Bitcoin down to 56. And then for ETH is down from 4,005 plus to now 3,009. So the weekend is coming up. So many of you may be hoping that the price go further down, but well, let's see. Yeah. So Mr. Richard, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, I have some article about Bitcoin price. As we can see the title today, the market drop at the month as a month, and let's see some detail about some article today. Uh, this is on. We see the market now we see the market on chains all the exchange future open interest. You remember in uh, do you remember on this day we see the price of the bitcoins at around 60 at around
Yes, it
60,000
was
67,000
like
yeah
63,000
yeah
plus.
63,000 and then we see the future the long future open some of the future open a lot so many and now it's dropped as we see in some article in some data we see that that is the some of the signal to the to long swing that means a lot of people they expect the price so high and then
Yeah.
they set the long squeeze in the exchange. That's why the exchange should to make the market down in order to kill all the long order. Yeah, that's is they want to make the expire long order, and now
They want. You are saying they want. There are so many of these orders from investors or the accounts users
yeah
that they put long for all these Bitcoin trades. They lock it there to buy at certain price, or is that so?
yeah that's right. And after that, after all the long has been expired, all the long order in the future has been expired. Now it's time to do the short squeeze. Short squeeze means the people they want to buy to set the price of Bitcoin lower around 55,000 to get more and more Bitcoin. Yeah, that's some of the strategy in the future option, in the future exchange.
Fair trading
Yeah,
for Bitcoin.
yeah, that's right. Not only in Bitcoin but also in the other altcoin, they also do the same.
Crypto in
Yeah,
general, right?
yeah, that's right. And then then we also know that it's make the market drop and total we see the total of uh, the total cap today we see the market cap from 5% and we see it's make when the market like us uh, people they a lot like plenty and the other crypto now they see because now in the inflation government brings more money but why the market drop like that is like in our previous live stream we also explain we also share information and not bitcoin have the correction but we still see the metaverse trend still on. We see the mana and send all the crypto altcoin related to the metaverse also rock. Yeah. Mana and Zen token are selling like bicycle hotcake. This means it's drop too. Yeah. When I
Mana,
go
Mana, Mana is by which platform again?
Mana is from the uh, Decentraland is one of the metaverse chains.
Yes, Decentraland, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, and now if we see the crypto on the coin 360, we will see the red color, all the red color total of the market. Let's see, only the only some of the stable coin only
Mm.
survive. That means just have the like the USDT or USDC. Some of the coin also all total is in the red color. We all can see that's a red color, and uh, people expect. We also expect the price of crypto will hit around 100,000 in the end of this week. But let's see how it can return. Yeah, and we also see some of the news. Of course there's so many news, but we also see some news about government. They government they sell some bitcoin, seaside bitcoin uh, from scam project, and also the empty ghost also promised to return the bitcoin during the bitcoin hack in 2014. If we see the latest news about the I have shown you the news on the mic. Yeah, empty ghost yes approved to return 141,000 to the victims affected in 2014 hack. Yeah, this is new. It mean he need to return because the exchange has lost the large amount of the crypto during the exchange, and we know that the kickstart the work that's not your key, not your coin. You can remember, not your key, not your coin. If you put your crypto on the exchange, it means that crypto is not belong to you. It's belong to the exchange. Yeah, until
Mm,
you
right, right.
withdraw
Yeah, of
into
course.
your wallet. Yeah. During this day, we see some of the NFT holder. He also lost the lost the his wallet, and he lost some of the NFT asset. That's why uh, when you doing crypto, the most important, please keep in mind that you need to secure your wallet. Yeah, that's very very important because the crypto asset, when it's leaked, when you lost, it means forever. It's gone. It's no
Yeah.
more stay there with you. And then
That
I
means you're
also
back to square one overnight. Yeah.
yeah, just one night. Okay, and now we see some one news about the Russia. Bank of Russia plan to take a fee for the CBDC transaction. Yeah, Russia.
Yeah.
Now we see another guy jump into crypto area. Russia. They want to yeah, they want to let the world know that we are not sleeping.
Mm. Actually, when I look at this Russian central bank, when they disclose details about the CBDC, so
Yeah,
of course, every organization, every structural governance, they would want to collect some fee in some way or another. Yeah, so it doesn't mean that in fiat they don't collect any fee. I mean, they charge you a lot through other areas. There's so much more money. But when it comes to talk about CBDC, they probably collect a little bit for the transfer and things like that, but that is subjective to individual governments and individual central banks. So a central bank of this country may be charging, but the central may be charging this amount, but the central bank of this other country may be charging a much lesser.
Yeah.
So it depends on how they're going to implement all this CBDC. Yeah, so of course everything comes with a price, but it's just a matter of how much the price is. Yeah, so this article say what FPS system was launched in 2001, allowing users to transfer up to 100,000 rubles. That's like $1,360 US dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, with zero commissions. Yeah, for transfers beyond this amount, the system charged a 0.5% fee. Yeah, 0.5% fee. How much is that? 0.5% fee. Oh, this sounds quite a lot.
Yeah, it's 5% fee. Nowadays we got the Visa and Master. They charge they charge 3%, right? With 0.5% is reasonable.
I think 0.5% in comparison to like what Mr. Richard just mentioned, Master and all this, they are charging 3%.
Yeah.
I think that sounds quite okay in comparison to the ones that we are using right now. Yeah, of course, it also mentioned that the fee will be no more than $20 per transfer. Yeah, I think that's fair. So they cap it at $20. So that sounds fair in a sense.
This is
of course,
reasonable.
If you want to make any transfer per se, of course you transfer large amount. You don't just transfer $2-3. It doesn't make sense. But even if you transfer $2-3 or $10-20, you don't have to pay $20 per transfer. You're paying only 0.5% of that $20 that you are transferring. I think that's still quite fair. Yeah, I remember doing TT transfer before. I think I was transferring about a few $100 worth of things, and I have to pay $20 for transfer. That is TT telegraphic transfer, and that is pretty expensive.
Yeah, really expensive.
So now if you're going to transfer $100, let's say, I'm going to pay only $5. Is it? No, 50 cents. $100, 1% is $1, 0.5% is 50 cents. Yeah, so you are technically paying so little. Yeah, in comparison to past where you pay with PT $100 pay $20. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's right. And we the next article I see on the coin market cap, we see also have some of the news about crypto SEC. That means now with when the crypto market in the correction, the news they also show that the government they charge and they return something. It looks like the first news to make more and more people sell out their crypto, and we see farm psychologist Jordan Patterson say the inflation will them as we buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, we still can see some of the crypto keep buying more and more, buy more Bitcoin when the price go down. Yeah, you see the when.
Yeah, so when the price is performing like what it is now, I think there'll be a lot of buying going on. I think perhaps not now, perhaps slightly later when the price go further down.
Yeah.
Maybe 50,000 or something. I think there'll be a lot of buying.
Okay, and then I also want to show you the article, one of the audio book. The audio book is coming from internet, and it's all the details from the A to Z about Bitcoin, crypto, the blockchain. And I think we will share only 10 minutes of the audio book every of our live stream. Yeah, at the end of the live stream, and to let all of our audience know more and more the crypto daily. Yeah, it's also nice because the total of the audio is around nearly 5 hours. That means that it's
What?
if we
5 hours?
yeah, yeah, that's right. That's when it means that so I share just a little bit daily, not total 5 hours of one time. So it will make our people feel tired about this. But that's information in the audio is very valuable. So you may know more about what is Bitcoin, what is cryptocurrency, what's a wallet, and how to keep your Bitcoin safe. Something like that. It's just the audio and just listening. That's why we also want to share to people, share to our audience, and we expect the price of Bitcoin, the price of crypto will go up in the end of this weekend. And I think on the news today, the market is quiet. Look like silent. Look like some of the silent opposite.
All those, basically all those who are shouting about 100,000, 500,000, they are pretty quiet this week.
Let me share this about them about the first this of Bitcoin to see what the Bitcoin say something about it when the price. Oh, if you see on the this of the Bitcoin, there's a rule to say that does Bitcoin have the religious premium? How much religious premium, and people can vote it only within one day about. And we see the chairman at work, and we see on Twitter there's it look like the money
Religious premium.
Yeah. Let me show to you. Is the chairman at work, they keep printing more zero behind the number. Is it look like they keep printing money to let people know that.
I think they are taking a dig at the Fed's printing $1. Right?
That's right. This is just a funny stuff. And then now I want to share to you the audio, the video about this. This one on. Bitcoin is now I add the video. I find this, and I show you check
blockchain.
So can you see that?
To uncovering Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin technology, and the future of money. Written by Alan Wright and Andrew Johnson. Narrated by Scott Miller and Nikki Gaio. This book is a collection of the two books, Blockchain, Uncovering Blockchain Technology, Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and the Future of Money, Blockchain Cryptocurrency Exposed by Alan Wright, and Cryptocurrency, How to Make a Lot of Money Investing and Trading in Cryptocurrency, Unlocking the Lucrative World of Cryptocurrency by Andrew Johnson.
Blockchain. Uncovering blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and the future of money. Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Exposed. Blockchain and Cryptocurrency as the Future of Money, Book 1. Written by Alan Wright, narrated by Scott Miller. Chapter 1. History of Blockchain. Many of the technologies we now take for granted were quiet revolutions in their time. Just think about how much smartphones have changed the way we live and work. It used to be that when people were out of the office, they were gone because a telephone was tied to a place, not to a person. Now we have global nomads building new businesses straight from their phones. And to think, smartphones have been around for merely a decade. We're now in the midst of another quiet revolution. Blockchain, a distributed database that maintains a continuously growing list of ordered records called blocks. Consider what's happened in just the past 10 years. The first major blockchain innovation was Bitcoin, a digital currency experiment. The market cap of Bitcoin now hovers between $10 and $20 billion and is used by millions of people for payments, including a large and growing remittances market. The second innovation was called blockchain, which was essentially the realization that the underlying technology that operated Bitcoin could be separated from the currency and used for all kinds of other inter-organizational cooperation. Almost every major financial institution in the world is doing blockchain research at the moment, and 15% of banks are expected to be using blockchain in 2017. The third innovation was called the smart contract, embodied in a second-generation blockchain system called Ethereum, which built little computer programs directly into blockchain that allowed financial instruments like loans or bonds to be represented rather than only the cash-like tokens of the Bitcoin. The Ethereum smart contract platform now has a market cap of around $1 billion, with hundreds of projects headed toward the market. The fourth major innovation, the current cutting edge of blockchain thinking, is called proof of stake. Current generation blockchains are secured by proof of work, in which the group with the largest total computing power makes the decisions. These groups are called miners and operate vast data centers to provide this security in exchange for cryptocurrency payments. The new systems do away with these data centers, replacing them with complex financial instruments for a similar or even higher degree of security. Proof of stake systems are expected to go live later this year. The fifth major innovation on the horizon is called blockchain scaling. Right now, in the blockchain world, every computer in the network processes every transaction. This is slow. A scaled blockchain accelerates the process without sacrificing security by figuring out how many computers are necessary to validate each transaction and dividing up the work efficiently. To manage this without compromising the legendary security and robustness of blockchain is a difficult problem, but not an intractable one. A scaled blockchain is expected to be fast enough to power the Internet of Things and go head-to-head with the major payment middlemen, Visa and SWIFT, of the banking world. This innovation landscape represents just 10 years of work by an elite group of computer scientists, cryptographers, and mathematicians. As the full potential of these breakthroughs hits society, things are sure to get a little weird. Self-driving cars and drones will use blockchains to pay for services like charging stations and landing pads. International currency transfers will go from taking days to an hour, and then to a few minutes, with a higher degree of reliability than the current system has been able to manage. These changes and others represent a pervasive lowering of transaction costs. When transaction costs drop past invisible thresholds, there will be sudden, dramatic, hard-to-predict aggregations and disaggregations of existing business models. For example, auctions used to be narrow and local rather than universal and global, as they are now on sites like eBay. As the cost of reaching people dropped, there was a sudden change in the system. The blockchain is reasonably expected to trigger as many of these cascades as e-commerce has done since it was invented in the late 1990s. Predicting what direction it will all take is hard. Did anybody see social media coming? Who would have predicted that clicking on our friends' faces would replace time spent in front of the TV? Predictors usually overestimate how fast things will happen and underestimate the long-term impacts. But the sense of scale inside the blockchain industry is that the changes coming will be as large as the original invention of the internet, and this may not be overstated. What we can predict is that as blockchain matures and more people catch on to this new mode of collaboration, it will extend into everything from supply chains to provably fair internet dating, eliminating the possibility of fake profiles and other underhanded techniques.
I think just 5 minutes is enough for us to digest more and more information about the cryptocurrency blockchain. That just now we hear some details, something about how blockchain works, how the transaction fee will make Yeah, that's nice, and this book have more and more detail, more interesting in, and I hope I will can share to all our audience, our people, more in our next live stream, in our next video about us. And I think it's time for us to say goodbye to our audience this early morning. Have a nice weekend. I give the word to Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you guys enjoy the short 5-minute segment of that video, the audio. Yeah, and also today is Friday, so hope everyone is going to do well over the weekend. Yeah, do read up on the information available and and do your studies on whatever coins that you are going to invest, whichever token it may be. Yeah, besides BTC and ETH, which we list out here, I believe many of you out there, you probably are buying a lot of other altcoins as well. So do read up on the information available, and of course, do things within a do things within a safe. How would you say it? Just be safe when you trade. Be careful when you trade, and don't over trade in a sense that you dump everything, all your asset, all your money into something. Then if something goes south, then you'll be losing a lot of money. Yeah. So I hope everyone is continue to make money over the weekend, and we'll see you next week again. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye. See you.